Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we're going through the goals that I had for around 6-month mark of 2023. We're there. Halfway through the year. This year seems to have particularly flown by, like I actually can't believe we're already in July, but never mind, here we are, we're going to go through the goals. So if you are new, I did a video about the goals I'm setting this year. I will link it above. We'll see how it's gone. I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a brutally honest video. I think I have met none of them. So just a really quick recap, if in case you are new or if in case you can't remember that video, because let's face it, it's 6 months and I'm just a YouTuber. You probably don't keep that much tabs on my life. I forget them, never mind you guys. So I set some goals for 6 months of this year and also full year goals. Mainly 6 months. I also set some by myself and I also set some with my partner Jack. Obviously he's not here, but I'm going to talk through them anyway. I thought 6-month goal would be better because it means you can have a check-in. It wasn't like this has to be met by 6 months. It was more like this is something that I'd like to achieve within the first 6 months of the year. Check in with them then, keep going with them if I haven't met them, or change them if I need to, because things change, right? My priorities in January might be different to what they are now, so I can change the goals if I want to. And also means I can add some new ones in if I have them, things like that. But I thought 6 months would be better. It feels less like when you've got to the end of the year looking back and you've not achieved anything and being like, what have I done this year? It feels like it's going to be less like that. We're at 6 months instead. So we're going to go through them. Like I say, I did put them all in that video, but I'm gonna talk about them now. So let's see if I've met any of them. We'll talk through the ones that I had with mine and my partner first, and then we'll go into just mine. So the first one was more activities with Oakley. If you're new, Oakley is our Cocker Spaniel. I was about to call him a puppy, but he's not a puppy. He is 3 at the end of this month, which is wild. But more activities with Oakley. When I wrote this goal, I mainly had things in mind of like kayaking and stuff like that. But one thing we need to chat about is I have been majorly burnt out for probably half of the year. So for about 3 months, it's probably been more than that actually, but for at least 3 months, I have been majorly burnt out and I cannot get myself out of it. So we're gonna have to take these with a pinch of salt because I was not thinking I was gonna be basically unwell for the majority of this year so far. When I wrote this, I had like kayaking and I don't know, trying them out on things like flyball, I don't know. It has been hikes, but I'm very proud in the progress that we have made with hikes. I've mentioned it in some of the videos of vlogs that we've done with him, but we've kind of came up with a good system with how to get him like in and out of the car, how we are doing the hikes, and it's working really well. We have actually successfully managed to get out semi-regularly on hikes, and I'm super proud of that. So I feel like the activities that I had in mind I haven't done, but it's definitely more activities than what we were doing. We used to literally just be taking them out on walks and around the field because we were too scared to go on hikes. We've managed it now, so I'm going to give that a tick because in how I've been, that's a success in my mind. Be less negative. This has not happened. This is going to be a goal for the rest of the year. I think maybe I've been a little less negative, but I think Jack's kind of forgot that it's a goal. We're getting on it because I'm sick of this mindset. I'm sick of being negative Nellies. I need to stop focusing on the negative. I'm not just blaming Jack, I 100% do it too. I get road rage like nothing else and I get so angry at people not doing what they're supposed to. I'm autistic. There's always going to be a sense of like, I have like a huge sense of justice, like, what's it called? Strong sense of justice. I can't get rid of that, but I would like to be less negative. So I would say we haven't done that. We maybe done it a little bit, but not as much as I wanted to. So maybe it's a no for that one. But it's going to be a continue that on for the rest of the year. We're gonna keep that going. Sort 3 more things for the house. Now, I rewatched my January video before I did this because I wanted to like just make sure what I'd said. I mainly said the living room. We have done that. We have got more plants. We've sorted this corner a bit more. We have more lights, which was a huge thing. So we now have a beautiful IKEA light on the wall. There's the fairy lights in the library, and we have a lamp by the side of me. The lighting is sorted for this room. We also, like I say, got the plants. The other thing that we did was we sorted out our hallway a little bit more. We added 2 mirrors. No, we added 1 mirror to the wall. It looks beautiful. Then I painted the mirror, so that hallway's just a little bit nicer. We have like the ugliest carpet on the stairs that we can't do anything about because we're renting. But I can't do anything with that. I've done what I can. Now for the third thing, we have been putting off trying to sort upstairs for a while. That is going to be the next thing because the upstairs just is not finished. But if I'm wanting to be picky, we have sorted the gardens really well. We've been on top of the gardens. Jack has his vegetables out there and he's been on top of that. That was one of his goals for this year. And we've been on top with the front garden. We had a gardener come in and clean it up. All the weeds are back now, which is just great, but still, we were on top of it. We sorted the gardens. We also bought some curtains for the bedroom. So we did sort 3 more things. There weren't the things that I probably had in mind, but we did sort more things. So I'm gonna give that a tick. It's a picky tick, but it's a tick. Go to one new place in the UK. This is gonna depend again. It's gonna be like kind of ticking it. We went to Leeds for my birthday. That was new for me. It was not new for Jack. And we went to Manchester on the 5th of July. I did say we were going to do the check-in around the anniversary time, which is the 14th. So, technically yes, because we've never been to Manchester before. It was very nice, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to say yes, but it kind of wasn't in the way that we meant. But we're looking to go away this coming week for our anniversary, so hopefully that's going to be ticked better coming up. Right, let's get on to my goals. Like I say, I think I'm going to be able to tick none of them. This is completely realistic, okay? We're being real. It hasn't gone well, but that's what YouTube's here for. I'm here to document everything, even if it's not great. We're gonna make some new goals. 500 followers and travel account. No, got nowhere near. I completely, once the burnout started, that went out the window. I have not been posting on that. How many do I have? I literally haven't been on the account for like a month because I feel so guilty that I've stopped posting on it. 172. Not even halfway, but never mind. I'm gonna try. This is the thing. I'm gonna try and not let myself get too guilty about these. I'm not here to cause myself shame. I'm just here to check in. If it hasn't happened, it hasn't happened. We move on. The next one was 2,800 subscribers on this account. It did not happen. I'm currently at 2775. I'm on 2776, and the day that I'm filming this is the 10th. So we didn't get close to it, but I'm not gonna lie, we got closer than what I thought for how little I have posted so far this year. In the burnout, there have been weeks where I haven't posted, so I'm pretty proud of myself for getting nearly there, and we're getting there. I'm starting to post shorts more. I'm gonna get to 2,800 super quick. It's gonna happen within the next like week or so. It's gonna happen. But we didn't hit the goals, never mind. Make a scrapbook. This is the one I'm most annoyed of for myself. This was the easiest thing to do. Have I done it? No, I have not created a scrapbook. Basically, I made it too big of a deal. You know when you have an idea in your head and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. And then you would need to buy something to do it that way. I just didn't ever do it. I was thinking, so I bought these like, you know, the brown paper scrapbooks that you can buy. I've got 2 of them waiting to be a scrapbook, but then I was like, I don't really want that though. Ideally, I would love to be able to do those photo books where you just put them online and then design them and then print them off and then they're there, like it's cute. I would ideally like that. But I was like, let's make it cute. Let's get some green secondhand books because I want some more green on the bookshelf, which is where I would like to keep these scrapbooks, photo albums, whatever. And then I'll just stick the photos on top of the green secondhand books and it'll be really artsy, it'll be really cute. Have I looked for secondhand green books? No. As we've mentioned, I've been burnt out. I'm making excuses, but still, it's a valid excuse. The other option is to just make a photo book. Basically, those brown scrapbooks have been being like, I don't really want to use them. So I haven't done it, is the short answer. Take advantage of self-employed life. I had this in mind for being like going out, get coffees more, going out for walks by myself more. I've realised I don't feel safe on walks by myself. I also don't like them. I've done a few with, every time I walk Oakley by myself, I'm like, this is so freaking boring. And I can't do podcasts because I don't feel safe. So I haven't done it in that way, but I definitely have done better in making the day work for me. I've mentioned this loads this year on my channel. I've been making sure that I do not feel guilt for doing things at certain points of the day that is not what is like expected by society. So we've been doing hikes like way later in the day because that's better for me. I like waking up late and I like having the morning to kind of get myself awake. I just have to. It's ADHD. It's crappy. I prefer to just be like, get up and go. But I have to accept how my brain is actually working rather than forcing it to work in the way neurotypicals brains do and the way society wants you to. So I've been trying to do that, and I feel like that definitely comes under take advantage of self-employed life. That also means I can work whenever I want, and I tend to work more in the like afternoon, evening, doing the van cleans whenever I want, obviously within the schedule that I can. And I've been doing that more, and I've been trying to talk myself out of the guilt more. So I would say I have been taking advantage of self-employed life, but that is definitely going to be like a goal that I carry forward that isn't going to change and it's just going to stay there. The last 6-month goal was activity with a friend every month. I have done this, technically, but May, which was the worst month that could happen, so May's my birthday month. I've got the birthday vlog, if you want to look at it, you can look at it. Apart from my birthday, I didn't have anyone to do anything with. And my birthday was Gary and Deborah, which is Jack's best friend and his fiance, and my sibling, so I don't know if it counts, but technically I did. But like I say, this is going to be like an activity that I carry forward. I've made a new friend that I'm super excited to spend more time with these past few weeks, so I'm feeling hopeful for it. Right, let's go on to the whole like 2023 ones. Read 25 books. This is not going well. I'm 3 books behind my goal. So currently I'm on 10 books. This normally wouldn't worry me because on holiday, like when me and Jack normally go away for our anniversary for a week, I normally like smash out like 2 or 3 books and then I catch up. We aren't doing that this year, so I'm a little bit scared about not hitting my goal. But the books I have read this year, there has not been a lot of good ones. I have not enjoyed the books I've read so far this year, so I'm hoping I'm going to get into better books for the rest of the year and I'm going to fly through and catch up with this goal. I don't need to review it. I don't want to pull that down. I can do 25. I can do it. Have a monthly income. I'm really sad about this one because I had one for a few months and then it left. So I had somebody sign up for online coaching, was super excited, was super hopeful. She was an awesome client. And then just suddenly she just decided she was going to stop, which is completely okay. It was her decision. She just decided that she wanted to prioritize that money elsewhere. But that means that I lost my monthly income that I thought I'd hit. So we're back to not having it. This is an ambitious one. This is the one that I'm scared of that I'm not going to hit, but I don't want to revise it. I want the monthly income. It's going to happen. I'm going to manifest it. We're going to have a monthly income by the end of this year. It's just I thought I was going to hit it and I didn't. Be able to do one, oh, well, I'll group these in together because these are fitness ones. So I had be able to do one chin up and a 100 kilo squat. The 100 kilo squat, I nearly got in April. I got up to 95 for 6 reps. So I could 100% do a 100 kilo squat. I have since revised my PR and I'm working on depth because it was happening so quick. I was like, right, I'm stopping this and I'm going to make sure that I'm hitting my depth. So currently I'm doing like 70 kilos for 6 and then I will slowly go back up. But I want to hit depth on it. I'm going to keep that the same. I can do it, but I want to hit depth on it. The chin up is coming way more slowly than I thought it was going to be. I've been a little bit inconsistent on the day that I work on chin ups in my workout plan. That's going to change the rest of the year. It will not be inconsistent. I'm going to get my chin up. So they are staying the same. Okay, now I'm going to pause the recording, write some new ones, revise some goals, and then I'll get back to you. Right, Jack is here and we have gone through the goals for together and separate. Evidence he is here. I'll go through the ones together first and then I'll go through mine just like what we did at the beginning. So be less negative, we're carrying it across, and you're going to be less negative, aren't you?
See?
Why are you speaking Spanish exclusively in this video? Yeah, you switched to German. Next one is decorate the bedroom. Sick of that bedroom not being decorated. And when did we sign the contract? We signed on for another year in April, so we need to decorate the bedroom soon, otherwise there's no point. Not saying that we're going to leave after this year, but just, it makes sense. Next one is one hike a month. We've been doing that anyway. We went through a phase where we did one every weekend. So we want to keep that going. So one hike a month. And then the next one is one date a month. Right, going on to my individual ones. It's read 25 books, have a monthly income, be able to do one chin up, 100 kilo squat, take advantage of self-employed life, activity with a friend every month, and then I have done a new subscriber goal, and it's 3,200. So the average amount of subscribers that I'm gaining a month currently for 2023 is 65 a month. So if I carry on with that average, carry on with that trajectory, I'm looking at getting 3,165 by the end of this year. So I've upped it a little bit and we're going for 3,200. That is the only goals that I have right now. There's 7 goals there, there's a lot. I want to carry on with a lot of the ones that I've like kind of been doing for the first 6 months. I want this one. I also have ones that are like non-tangible, like I just want to feel happier, I want to feel settled more, but they're not SMART goals, so I'm not going to write them down because I can't tick them off. I also, so at the bottom of this list, I have my big goals, like big goals for life. One of the goals I ticked off this year unintentionally, which is really exciting, and that was to have the Sony SV1 camera, which I got this year, which is super exciting. You're being filmed on it right now. So one of my big goals has been ticked off. That is the only one that's going to be ticked off this year, I can guarantee. Well, maybe the car. If I get a monthly income, maybe the car. That's it for this year. Obviously, I still have my vision board that I did. If you want to see that, have a look on that video. That is still set as my wallpaper on my computer. As wallpaper on my computer, so I'm carrying on looking at that, and I have big goals that I would like to hit, but they're just ones that I would like to tick off at the end of this year. So that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know some of your goals for this year. I love hearing from any of my subscribers, any little snippet of information about you. I love it. I love hearing anything. I'm nebby. Please comment, like, subscribe, all of the usual stuff that engages with my channel and helps push it and meet the goals that I've been telling you about. But even if you don't do any of that, thank you so much for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in another video. Bye.